Hey YouTube, long time no see. I was coming in to give a much needed update. I have been so MIA, and this is actually a video that I had planned on doing like literally like 8 weeks, 2 months ago or something like that. But you know, now that I'm home by myself, I have the peace and quiet, the free time, I figured I'll go ahead and make it now. But anyway, I'm pretty sure what you guys are wondering what my big update is about, because I don't have nothing going on, and I'm pretty sure y'all know that from previous videos. But I have been, well, since my last videos, I've been MIA because I am expecting. And I'm not like a little bit expecting, I'm not like a lot of bit expecting, a lot of bit. But I am expecting, and like I said, this is a video that I had planned on making like maybe about like 8 weeks ago, when I was 12 weeks, once everything was, you know, the risk of miscarriages go down. I had planned on making the video, but you know, with working, being a full-time mom to my 5-year-old spouse, you know, just life and everything, I just kind of never came around to making the video. But needless to say, nonetheless, I'm actually going to be 21 weeks on Tuesday. Today is Sunday, so yeah, I'll be 21 weeks in 2 days. So yeah, I've been expecting for a little while now. I know exactly what I'm having, and you know, we're super excited. We're expecting a little girl, which we are super excited about, because he has a son previously, and then we have a 5-year-old son together, and this was going to be our last baby, and we are having a girl. So he wanted a girl so bad, and I know he's like just super excited. You know, I just love men with little girls. He has the 2 boys to do boy stuff with, and I was the only girl. And my family, we definitely outweigh girls over boys, but on his side of the family, it's the total opposite. I think like there's like 8 or 9 grandchildren, and there's only 1 girl out of all of them. So she's I want to say she has to be 8 or 9 or something like that. So this is going to be the first girl in like 8 or 9 years. So we're super excited. But I guess, you know, there's no point in me talking about my symptoms and everything like that, because that is, you know, over, thank God. But I will give a brief rundown of everything that, you know, I did have at that time. I found out really early. I'm one of those people that, like, I'm very in tune with my body. So basically, you know, my cycle was like every 30 to 31 days. So as soon as I missed, I knew, you know, something was going on, because we were trying. So I knew, and I find out like really early. I found out really early with my son. As soon as, you know, my first period is missed, my first menstrual cycle is missed, I'm like peeing on a stick. And I did that, and it came out that I was pregnant, of course. And you know, so what happened then, I did have morning sickness. I seem to have morning sickness worse this time. I don't know if I just was more dramatic, because with my son I didn't work, and with this pregnancy I'm working full time. So I don't know if I'm just being like extra dramatic, but I had like dry heaves. Like I'm not a throw up kind of girl. Like I don't like to throw up unless I had a little bit too much alcohol. That's about the only time I throw up. But I'm not a throw up type girl. Like I don't like to throw up. I don't like the sensation. I don't like the feeling of throwing up, period. So me dry heaving, and I just gave up to the dry heaves. I was like, fine, you know, just whatever. I'll try to make myself throw it up, because me just being nauseous and like doing that and nothing coming out, that's not fun. So I had that, and I think sometimes I would dry heave so hard that I would like actually have like a little bit of spotting. So that wasn't fun. But I guess at about 13 or 14 weeks that subsided. I had to go to the bathroom like all the time. I still do that. It varies. I guess it just depends. Like, to me, it seems like kind of where she's sitting. Depends on how bad I have to go. But I just figure when you're pregnant, you gotta go all the time. I don't expect that to like really let up or anything. What else? I like love smoothies. Like with my son, when I was pregnant, from day one, if it was food, I was gonna eat it. I was hungry. I didn't have any aversions. I didn't have any finicky taste or anything like that. Like, I just wanted to eat. But with baby girl, no, it's not like that. Like, I was drinking smoothies like crazy, like right before I found out I was pregnant, and eating Chipotle like every day, literally every day. And as soon as I found out, like maybe a couple weeks later, the thought of a smoothie would literally disgust me. Like, it just was like the nastiest thought to have like a strawberry banana smoothie from Smoothie King. Like, I still can't even want to drink a smoothie or anything. Like, but I can eat yogurt. It's kind of funny. But like, it's a lot of things like ice cream, stuff like that. Like, I didn't want any type of, but I can eat yogurt, or I could eat like sherbet, but no ice cream. And what else was really crazy? Nothing that I could think of. It was just little stuff like that. But you know, everything's great now. I mean, ice cream. Still not drinking any smoothies or anything like that. But you know, yeah, I'm just, if it's food and I can inhale it, I'm eating it. So what else was I gonna say? The back pains I'm having now. Oh my gosh, I don't know how I'm gonna make it all the way to my 40 weeks with my back pain the way it is. I'm due June 10th. My son came at exactly 39 weeks, so I don't know what she's planning on doing, but you better just stay in there until, you know, 37, 38, 39, 40. Just stay in there. Just stay. But yeah, my back pain that I'm having, oh my gosh. I guess the round ligament pain sometimes, everything down there. I'm not even trying to be vulgar, but I feel like my whole vaginal area is like cracking in half. Like, when I get up, especially after sitting for a long time, oh my gosh, it's like I'm literally bent over and I have to kind of work my way back up. But that's how it was when I was with him. I was 23 when I had my son, 22 when I got pregnant. I'm 28 now. I'll be 29 in May. And maybe it's just the age. I don't know. I'm not old, but you know, I'm sure them years got something to do with it. But the back pain, oh Lord. Oh yeah, just being tired. I was extremely tired at the beginning because originally I worked for a EMS company. So we had wheelchair vans and ambulances with EMTs, paramedics, things like that on them. And we're contracted through mostly nursing homes, a lot of nursing homes around the Houston area. We have been, I think they came and they set up down here from Dallas maybe about, I want to say like June or July of 2013. So they were fairly new when I started. I started with that company in September, and then I ended up getting pregnant a week later. So, you know, of course, if you know, people are not always like that. We're pushing in wheelchairs and things like that. So once I found out I was pregnant, I was like, ugh. And I didn't even tell them automatically. So I was constantly nervous about pushing heavy patients and just kind of over exerting myself, especially in the first trimester, because that's when your body is I'm sorry, but that's when your body is, you know, you have to be very careful of how you do things all throughout the pregnancy. But you know, your first trimester is very delicate, so I was nervous about that. And I actually ended up going to the doctor. Might be jumping ahead, I like to go back and forth, but I ended up going to the doctor on January 2nd, and I was about 17 weeks, and I found out that I have placenta previa. And placenta previa is where your cervix is partially covering, where your placenta is partially covering your cervix or completely covering your cervix. And there's a whole slew of problems that come in with that, with premature bleeding, you know, going into labor, having to have a C-section. And I was able to push out my son, so I wasn't really planning on, you know, having to have a C-section or anything. But what I just told myself is, because I was reading everything online, like I had downloaded every baby app on my iPhone, and I was, you know, really into that. But what I did once I found that out is I noticed that I was scaring myself and I was driving myself crazy. So what I decided to do was I deleted all of my apps except for one that I really like, and I pray about it. You know, when I find my mind wandering, I don't look on the internet anymore. I just know that God is gonna protect me, my baby, and the situation, and I'm not gonna have anything to worry about. And the placenta can move. You know, my doctor said he's gonna check me. Not this appointment. I have an appointment this Thursday, but the following appointment that I have when I go in February, he's gonna, you know, do another ultrasound to see if it's moved or anything. But I don't worry about it. I don't stress myself over it like I was. I claim that it's gonna move and everything's gonna be fine. And if it's not, and I do have to have a C-section, I know that God's gonna protect me. I believe very strongly in my faith, and I don't. Ever since then, having that peace of mind has helped a lot, because I was literally in tears that day when I was told that, not knowing anything about it and just doing the research on it. Is some pretty scary stuff on the internet. So I decided to stay off the internet when it comes to stuff dealing with that subject or just anything negative, because you're already nervous and you're already feeling some type of way during your whole pregnancy. You know, you just want to have your baby, you want to have a healthy baby, but I can't worry about things like that. So everything's in God's hands, and I believe it's written already. So but with that being said, I was taken off of the vans and at work, so now I'm not transporting patients anymore. I'm not pushing or anything. My doctor said no, basically light duty. Like, I don't need to be doing anything, you know, too strenuous. So I'm working up to date. I have gained. Last time I went, and I'll do an update when I come back next time. Last time I went, I gained about 8 to 10 pounds. So we'll see. So far so good. Like, I can't fit any of my regular pants. With my babies, I seem to carry them so low anyway that my regular pants don't zip up. I carry my babies low, and I was like a size 1 or a 3, and you know, just gained those 10 pounds that bumped me up to the next size. So all of my pants and things like that, ooh, excuse me, they no longer fit. So I have one pair of maternity pants, and when I bought those maybe in December, well, my boyfriend bought them in December, and I did not want to wear those things because I consider myself like a trendy dresser, and just having to go to that, I was just like, dude, I'm just not talking about this. So, you know, but my normal clothes are just they're no longer fitting. And this nose, it looks like it's finally starting to spread. I'm trying to do the contour, but it's only so much contouring you can do. It's just like, it's just inevitable to happen. But whatever, I'm happy, I'm excited. I've been buying her things. I stalked the internet for baby's clothes. Like, oh my gosh, I cannot wait to have a little girl. We have like to do. I'm just so excited. So my son is like my boo, and he will always be my boo, and there's just no change in that. But I'm just excited to have a little girl. Like, I just want to be able to comb some hair and just do those types of like girly things when I go to the nail shop. I went and got my nails done yesterday, and my son went with me, and he was like, this is so boring. And I was like, well, when your sister comes and she's old enough, we're gonna go to the nail shop. So I'm excited for things like that, like dressing alike. Can me and her dress alike? Is that lame, corny? I don't care. But anyway, I'll show you guys a belly shot. Like I said, I will be 21 weeks on Tuesday. Today is Sunday, so basically like almost 21 weeks anyway. And I'll just keep you guys updated. If you have any questions, I'm sure there's a ton of things I left out, but I just wanted to give an update on why I've been MIA, especially lately. Like, I posted a couple of vids, and here is my pregnancy video. So I just want to tell everybody, be blessed. Thank you for my subscribers that are still with me, even though I post videos. I think I have went about maybe a year without posting, but I just want to say thank you. Here's Paisley, or Peyton, baby P, we're gonna call her. You can see